kind of pinpoint in your life who you're around when good things happen. And be around those people a little bit more. Like, there's certain people in your life when, I don't know, when I go around him, shit be just going down. Like, you know, like, did you get in fights? Or did some bad stuff happen? Or, you know, like... What's going on, everybody? Today, we're going to be going over 10 things that make you less attractive.
Man, I love these lifestyle videos, Rich. I see it in the comments. They're asking for it.
They've been liking them. They've been liking them. I say we get into the first one right now. Woo! So we came up with this list right here, Tan. These are only things that are gonna help them out.
Trust us, you guys do not want to miss these. They're super relatable.
All right, so number one right here, we got overly sharing on social media.
Oh, man.
You guys gotta be present in the moment, like...
You don't gotta always whip out your phone, and I don't need to see what you're eating every single night,
Listen,
especially...
when you whip it out the phone during the Taco Bell,
Come on,
Taco Bell.
You act like I don't know what Taco Bell is.
Man.
I know what Taco Bell is. I don't need to see it on your story. It's almost a waste of my time.
Exactly. Like, you know, I loved how we were in LA recently.
Yeah.
And we're like, hey, guys, this trip... No social media, man. We're just gonna enjoy the moment, be present, and not have to IG everything.
That's a good point, man. I see people recording and then just put in their head and not even talking about the moment, or like, because you know when you record something, it's special, right?
Yeah.
But when you put the phone down, it just eliminates the whole thing.
You know what? It kind of reminds me of, like, you care more about other people's responses on the web opposed to just discussing it with your friends there in the moment. You know, like, you have friends there for a reason. I get it. Maybe if you're alone, then, you know, document the Taco Bell.
Yeah.
But so that's number one. Just be present in the moment, guys. Overly sharing on social media definitely makes you less attractive. Woo! So number two, this is just big when it comes to, you know, our friends and everybody actually being too preachy when it comes to your diet and workout plan. Everybody has those guys.
Look, and I don't care if you're certified.
It'd be the non-certified ones that be trying to be too preachy, bro.
For sure, but imagine the ones that are certified. Sometimes I feel like y'all come a little too strong. What worked for you may not work for me. You like eating cardboard? I don't. I like flavor in my food.
Hey, they might tell you, hey, throw a little salt on your cardboard then. It got protein.
I need more than just salt, man.
Oh my God. It's just like, you know, unwarranted advice. It just could get kind of annoying. You know what I mean?
Look. I almost kind of feel like they need to be asking us more questions than telling us what they did, right?
Yeah, like understanding what your goals are, what you understanding your body frame and your, you know.
I like sweets. Well, you telling me just cut out the sweets, it ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen.
You tell Tan to cut out the sweets. That's like saying just cut off your arms.
For real.
Like, you damn near just gonna say, like, you don't even listen to anybody after that.
Exactly.
All right, guys, let's move on to number three. Woo! So this next point right here, Tan, I really went through this. I'm not gonna lie. Throughout the years, you know, being in front of the camera, in front of thousands of people, my skincare routine was looking crazy. And it was bad. It was bad.
But I'm glad you turned it around.
For sure. Had to. So with that being said, I got to give a huge shout out to Tiege Hanley, today's sponsor. I love this skincare routine right here. It really spells it out for you and tells you exactly when to take something, how to take it.
Dude, I even like the card.
Yeah.
How it tells you kind of like what nickel size is, you know, half a pump, you know, pea size, you know.
Exactly.
Because sometimes
it's a guide.
Sometimes you don't know, you know, a little bit could go a long ways, or too much is just too crazy.
If your face is looking rough and they say just put on a little bit, but you're gonna like feel you're so desperate, you might throw in half the bottle on your hand and slap that on your face. You know what I mean?
No,
so
I appreciate the guide though.
This keeps you level. It keeps it keeps you guided. You know, so huge shout out to Tiege Hanley, really spelling it out for us guys. You know, sometimes we need that. And if you guys hit that link in the description box below, you will also get one free gift, which is a game changer. And yeah, check them out, man. A lot of people really like this brand right here.
A lot of YouTubers really endorse it too.
Yeah. Really like what they're doing. All right, so this next one right here, huge, being rude to servers and waiters.
Man, that right there. They are serving you. They ain't your servants.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Point. I feel like sometimes you gotta know them beyond just their occupation, you know? Like, get to know them a little bit, and maybe that'll make you, you know, open up to treating them differently.
Exactly. Yeah. Trust me, no one is in the restaurant business and they're just trying to
be a server,
be rude, or just be a server. Like, you never know. This could be their third job, their second job, or this is something they just have to do.
Like, as a stepping stone to get to somewhere else.
Exactly.
You know
they could be training for opening their own restaurant one day.
Yeah. And when it just comes to you guys and us as well, like, if you're in a big group, you're eating at a restaurant, you have a server, you want to give them your attention. You want to give them, you don't want them to be like trying to fight for it. Like, can you get his attention? Like,
exactly.
You want to give them your attention, let them know your order, speak clearly. Don't say, let me get this.
Verbiage is important.
Verbiage is
huge. The please and thank yous go a long ways. That's what they want to hear.
Exactly.
You gotta put yourself in their shoes. You know what I'm saying? It's not an easy job,
Yeah. So it just kind of goes to show you, like, have respect for people, and it's just gonna be more attractive. You want to treat people like you want to be treated.
And again, also, you could be, you don't even notice that you're doing it, you know what I mean? So just pay attention to kind of like how you're coming off when it comes to the servers and the waiters, man.
For sure. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, so this next one right here is partaking in a trend or wearing a piece that is definitely not you.
Oh, this happened recently, Rich, on our trip.
Oh, yeah.
I remember you picked up that tie-dye shirt, and I've never seen you wear tie-dye.
This is what happened, all right? We went to this little, what was it?
It was kind of like a little
street market, and the guy was like, this is a grail. This is, I don't even know what band it was. It goes to show you. He was like, this is a grail. It's worth like $200. I'll give it to you for $120. I was like, okay.
So right off the bat, you got caught up in the value of what that shirt was worth, right?
But it wasn't me. And I was like, hey, for me to wear this tie-dye bright shirt would mean that I care more about other people's opinion about the shirt rather than what's true to my morals and standard for clothing. Not morals or standard, but more just like what I like, you know?
You definitely didn't need the shirt.
Nah.
But it almost felt like the salesman, they happened to kind of persuade you into like, getting you to buy something that you're really not into.
Yeah, and it just goes to show you, like, if you're wearing a piece that you don't personally like, you just care more about other people's opinion than rather just what you like. Woo, we are steamrolling through this list.
Good list.
I love this list right here,
Hey, it's relatable. I'm telling you.
It's relatable.
We learned from a lot of this.
Jay has that line, I went through it, so you don't got to go through it.
Wow.
He sacrificed himself, Jay-Z. All right, anyways, being indecisive.
Well, okay, this one here, I used to think being indecisive was a good thing.
No.
Easygoing, you ain't picky.
Nah.
But my friend, when somebody's asking you for opinion,
let's talk an example. Go ahead. Break
obviously, they don't have it figured out, and you are supposed to be something that they can depend on,
So give them an example.
Okay, dinner. What would you like to eat? I don't know. I don't care. But you know what's worse, Rich? After you figure it out, they hit you with a little bit of their input, like, you sure? I asked you already.
I thought you just said you don't care.
Exactly, and that is unattractive because it's almost like you don't care.
Yeah. So definitely, if someone is asking you for, what do you guys want to do tonight? Everybody just says, I don't know. It's like,
oh my gosh,
everybody's trying to figure it out, and like not just one person trying to pick for everybody and be solely responsible.
And Rich, something that I've learned throughout the years, especially being self-employed entrepreneurs. You never want to go into a meeting and say, I don't know. Think about it. Everyone has to come to the table with some type of value. Everyone's perspective matters, so you just can't say, I don't know, man.
Yeah, you gotta have some input.
We're just using dinner as a more relatable situation, but even that is
this is applied to everything, like definitely
all levels of life.
Have some input. Everybody can throw their their 2 cents into what can
anything, because anything can spark and pivot towards the right decision as a group. You know what I mean?
Like even if what do you want to eat for dinner today, and then you're like, I just had sushi, so anything but sushi. That just helps the person narrow it down even more. It's like, okay, we go get tacos.
Versus the person spending that time to be like, okay, what about sushi? Be like, I already had sushi already. Like that, right?
Yeah. Anyways, all right, being indecisive. This is just one little example, but this
goes a long ways, my friend.
Goes a long way. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so going off of that, one thing that makes you less attractive, guys, is not being versed in different topics. Kind of just being narrow-minded on what you know.
That is the perfect follow-up from the one we just talked about.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I'm okay that you hit me.
It's a little hurt.
No, because I'm strong now, You don't
even be working out, bro.
This point right here.
Why is this important?
Okay, first of all, you should know more than just your favorite topic. I get it. You know, you're not interested in it, but I still feel like you should still have feedback, even if it's not positive, you know?
Yeah.
Because you never want to just be the guy that just has nothing to say.
Nothing to say. And, you know, it's just like, in this, you don't have to be the most knowledgeable about anything, but you could ask questions, you know, like ask questions, at least just be in the discussion.
Yeah.
It's important.
I think people get maybe intimidated by not fully understanding and knowing a certain topic.
So they just opt out. They just opt out.
Look, there is always a way to give some type of input, either your experience or like, oh, hey, I know you're talking about this. Hey, I may not be expert, but this thing happened to me.
So like an example is like the whole NFT thing. I heard some guys talking about it the other day.
For example.
And I'm just gonna, right when I hear that, I know I don't know much, but I'm just gonna extrapolate the one thing I do know or I did see, which was an Instagram post about Nike getting involved in it. And I was like, oh yeah, you know,
because you may not be in NFTs, but you're into Nike.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, isn't Nike getting involved? I heard that's gonna be a game changer. Like just saying that right there was enough to just be part of the discussion and knowing and letting them know, hey, I'm not like not trying to hear about what you guys are talking about.
Exactly.
All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, so next one up, you know, all of these were more like people skills and like, you know, I feel like more social.
Intangible.
Yeah. But this one, physical. Which you're gonna see most of on YouTube, which that's why I like this list, because we're talking about stuff that people aren't really bringing up on YouTube. But this one right here, we just had to say it. Unkept facial hair, nose hair sticking out, your eyebrows looking crazy.
Guilty.
Unibrow going off the yin yang.
You be calling me out. I'm my nose hairs, and I appreciate that because I may not take that as serious. I may not take that as, you know what, my nose hair is a little long. It's all good. It ain't gonna kill nobody.
I love when I bring it up and you just bing. You just hit him with the little pluck right there.
And then you ask me like, hey, why's your eyes so watery? And I'm like, bro, you should never brought up the nose hairs.
It's important. It's important. A lot of people don't really take it in consideration. They think just a haircut is enough. But you know, you wanna groom your facial hair. You wanna get your I feel like
trust me,
maintaining your facial hair is just as important as dental and hair and
not just that. We're not saying, you know, we get it. Sometimes the style is the scruff look.
Yeah.
But for me, sometimes you gotta understand yourself.
Oh,
I don't look good with the scruff look. I look like a rat.
A rat.
I look like a weasel.
Oh, you trying to be a weasel. You want to be a clean weasel, though.
Exactly. So,
and you know, one of the biggest game changers that a lot of people kind of overlook is just lining up the hair that goes over your lips.
Big Boy Johnny does that a lot.
Yeah.
And it looks
clean.
fabulous.
It looks clean. Like, it looks like you have a lineup.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's what it is.
You kind of let it grow long, but if you still want to keep the density of the mustache or the beard, just give it a little tap.
For sure. And then unibrow is obviously very common, and just
still don't understand how AD just feels like he can just walk around with that unibrow.
You want to feel fresh.
But you know what I do notice?
What?
He cleaned up everything else except that.
He said it's to represent, like, I don't know, to make people feel like
the imperfection's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. But
but at least with that being said, because my boy, before he landed the Lakers, he was looking a little rough.
Yeah,
you know, so he cleaned
LA,
up nice.
LA, you know,
changed
Hollywood.
Him. He changed
Hollywood.
him.
All right, so next one right here. This one is big. Being lazy, just flat out lazy. I don't know how much more you can say about it, but it is unattractive.
I don't care what anyone says. At one point in your life, you were lazy. You were lazy, but some people break out of it. Some people, unfortunately, it's now a bad habit.
It's okay. Like, you know, the first person to ever tell me, hey, I'm lazy, but that don't define me is David Fung. He was like, bro, I'm lazy. I'm naturally lazy, but that doesn't mean that I can't just work towards building good habits around my day and everything. I was like, that is crazy. I've never ever heard someone just flat out say.
Because those guys, they wake up maybe, you know, noon, but they go straight to work.
They go hard till
midnight,
you know, like, so that's their compensation for it. So it's just recognizing who you are. It's okay to be lazy, but I guess
identify
make sure and do what you can.
You have a game plan.
Yeah, and side note, I heard Ben Baller say in his podcast recently, he was saying, I never dated no girl that wakes up after 8 a.m. Because I don't like lazy girls. Like, there ain't no damn reason you should be waking up past 8 a.m. I was like, wow.
You know, you think about it, right?
Got high standards.
Yeah, I mean, if you sleep in naturally, it's going to be a lazy day.
Yeah, lazy day. You're not getting things done. You know, I get what he was saying. I get what he was saying.
I feel you need that alarm clock to force you to do things. Knock it down. Forced to wake up and forced to knock down these tasks, because it's not easy to do things you really don't want to do.
For sure.
That's how you fight laziness.
Yep. All right, so next up, we got being too negative. You know, you don't want to be around people that are, you know, we brought this up in the other video too. You want to be around people that are going to
The positive Pauls, not the negative Nancys.
Uplift your ideas. And
even if you don't agree with what they're saying.
Even if you don't agree. And if you don't agree, maybe the way you frame it is more so like, hey, my perspective is this, like, because I saw this. More so not like, you can't do that. You know, it's all about how you kind of approach it.
Always be open to their reasonings, you know what I mean? Yeah. You have to have an open mind when you don't agree. I like that you brought this up in our other video. You know, when you first started your YouTube career, a lot of people did not understand it, so they had to give you the negative advice that you didn't want to hear. Try to sway you in the opposite direction.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes you have such a big goal or dream, you need all the positivity you can like receive in order to make that happen.
Because that is just as important.
It's really important. You need it all, like, you need momentum, you know, you need momentum. And yeah, for that goal, I remember with YouTube, they weren't really believing in it. People thought it was corny, or I just graduated from college, so they were like, why would you want to throw that away? It's just so many reasons.
Dude.
I just had not for like, and I don't mean it in a bad way, cutting them off. I just more so mean like, hey, I'm not going to talk to them about these goals.
So that you could focus more on the positive, right? This is great. This is a great advice, because I feel like right now, a lot of, especially young people, are getting into like the unorthodox way of your career, what they want to do in life. So I feel like this advice here, if you could just wipe out all the white noise. And
be around people, you know, kind of pinpoint in your life who you're around when good things happen, and be around those people a little bit more. Like, there's certain people in your life when, I don't know, when I go around him, shit be just going down, like, you know, like, did you get in fights, or did some bad stuff happen, or, you know, like, there's certain people in your life that you're gonna be around where you just understand that it ain't nothing positive coming out of that.
No. You gotta feel and kind of recognize the type of energy that you're putting yourself into, man.
So yeah, there we have it for the last one right there. Being too negative, it's just definitely very unattractive. You know, you want to be around that good energy. And
again, if you do not agree, you could still approach it in a positive way. Get them thinking, you know, why they should
your
listen
perspective,
to you.
Your perspective. Like we said earlier, it's just about how you approach it and frame it.
Exactly.
Woo! All right, guys, thank you for checking out that 10 things that make you less attractive. 10. What are your thoughts? Talk to me.
I probably experienced all 10 of these in my lifetime.
Everybody, that's why this list was so real.
And I needed it to grow.
Exactly,
I needed
man.
it to grow.
And we're still working on it. We're still working on it. We're not
perfect.
saying, yeah, we're definitely.
And again, there are way more to this list. So if you guys want us to do another one,
we could do 100, bro.
Yeah, you know, there's that many bad things that make you, less attractive, man.
All right, guys, let us know down in the comments below one thing that you guys are working on. Definitely want to see your guys' feedback, and let us know if you guys like the lifestyle videos like this. It seems like in the past couple, they were saying they really like to switch up and everything.
Dude, trust me, I get DMs thanking us for these type of videos because I feel like it's not really put out there, or maybe we don't talk about it as much on the channel. And I feel like once in a while, we gotta give them these.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys sub to the channel, hit that like button, and until next time, we out.
Peace.